back at square one. You don't know what to do. You can't have a conversation with a dude. You can't be in a room. You gonna get smutted out for the most part, which is sad to say, because that's the role that you have put yourself in over the years and years of us just sitting here watching y'all, and you think that's, oh well, we valuable. All right, probably to somebody, but not to real men. But they don't want to have a conversation.
You doing with a white girl?
So you believe in black love? Black men
Yeah,
should.
we need black love. Like, what the?
So black men must go for black women.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about when it's Stacy or is our
Becky? You want Becky?
baby?
No.
Ah, you can't vote for her. Okay. Do you see an
Black men do want black women, but
Right.
the requirements, the simping that comes with it, the
Let's
emasculation
talk about
that
it.
comes with it, being belittled that comes with it, a black man don't want to deal with it. They're only going to other cultures in order to feel like a man who is respected.
You guys ever noticed how women have
Say that
way more
again.
competition than men in dating? Competition women have in dating is crazy.
Yes, some of us have noticed that, but
Let's
it's
get into
not
it.
for these reasons that one is going to mention.
I swear I'm always seeing 10 out of 10 women drop dead gorgeous smoke shows just running around. Whereas men, I rarely see a good looking, well dressed, fit man.
Now, let's be very honest here. The main reason,
Wow.
or rather I should say, the real reason why so many single women find it very competitive in regards to finding someone to date is because at least 60 to 70% of those single women are after the same demographic of men. Those that fall into that 1% category, over 6 foot tall and make over six figures. But if a person really thinks about it,
Right.
the math is not in their favor because probably about half of those men are already married or in a relationship. So that means that about half of 1% of those men are single and available. So that means that there is an awful lot of
That's
competition
crazy.
for 0.5% of the male population.
Women marvelize their love life because everybody wants love that's relatable to TV love. When you watch the movies and you start to feel a certain way about movies and how the movies make you feel, people want that feeling in real life when it comes to love. This is why
Man, they are actors on the screen. That's not real life. That's not reality. TV love, most women want somebody who over 6 foot, got this, got that, and she could just be any type of way. I said, if you think something is fair, 9 times out of 10 it's a fairy tale. You feel me? They living in the fairy tale lifestyle. You feel me? Like a Barbie dream house fairy tale reality where they don't want to wake up to the realistic. It's a lot of decent men out here. It's a lot of decent brothers out here who handle their business. Yeah, he might be a little shorter than 6 feet. He might have this and you know what I mean? But brother's a good brother. You feel what I'm saying? There's some good brothers out here. And he's talking about ain't no good looking men because the men that y'all pass by, they are the good men. But you so busy in the clouds looking for something that don't exist or something that's not on your that's not on your level. It's a whole bunch of people who better than even those type of people. But you won't see that because you so blinded by these superficial ideas on what you think is good for you. And a lot of times everything that looks good ain't good. I learned that a long time ago. That's OG wisdom. Never judge a book by its cover. And a lot of things that look good ain't good. That's why all these women, they look good, but they not good.
so many women start to aim for superheroes in movies. They start to look at Supermans, the Spider-Mans, and all of these marvelized people that you see in movies, and that's what they want. Once people outgrow the marvelized
Lex
way
Ray,
of love and
appreciate
you
you.
get back
Appreciate
into
the share.
reality,
My bad, I'm
you'll
just now.
realize most of your
Oh, you just
heartbreak
jumped in. My
was
bad.
just from
Appreciate
you
all y'all in here,
fantasizing.
man. No, I'm just now jumping
Getting
in with
all
y'all.
your
Y'all want to
daily
share? Y'all go
nutrients
ahead.
is hard work, but nutrition gaps in your diet are inevitable.
Oh, snaps. Oh, I'm rolling. Yeah. I'm rolling. I'm rolling. Yo. I might gotta put that clip up with it. So yo, what I'm laughing at.
Watch this. Watch this. No matter what happens in the gym, you see how she falls? Look at my man. He never stopped working out at all. He didn't even care.
What was my take
That's
on
funny.
the whole Amber Rose shameful walk video? I didn't know what he was talking about, so I had to go look for it. And what I found was absolutely disgusting. So, for those out there who don't know what it is, Amber Rose released a video called The Walk of No Shame. And it basically shows her exiting a guy's house that she had a one-night stand with, and she barefoot, and she's walking through this upper class neighborhood. And along the way, people are stopping and they're praising her on having a one-night stand, basically. So
You have to understand the agendas. The agendas were pushed through commercials.
Before we get into what he about to say, if women are praising another woman for having a one night stand with another dude, with another guy, these the women that's the problem. Y'all got these groups, y'all created this little militia, a comment militia amongst yourselves of nothing type women. They all congregate and they all make others feel like they something. I noticed that you so quick to run to a woman aid and nothing for a dude. You feel me? Y'all in love with each other more than you in love with your man. I be saying it all the time. If you think that's okay, I don't know. She could have been saying I'm not a big fan of her. I don't see what she does or anything. She just another body for her. You know what I mean? But I don't see the value of booming up a woman who has no self-respect, booming up a woman who don't value herself, and then for y'all to jump, women always try to, oh yeah, you did the right thing. We got to cut that out, man. Y'all destroying the culture. If it's something that ain't right, it ain't right. And we got to stop jumping on the bandwagon of women because they do anything and just say, well, whatever, it's your world, it's your life, and you should be free to do whatever you want to do and live whatever you want to live. And then y'all be the same ones out here when you get 40, 50, ain't got nobody lonely with souped up bodies and wonder why you just getting ran through. Come on, man, get real.
School and also through the cartoon. Everything that you see going on in today's world, celebrities were paid to push these agendas. Remember, to people that don't see the agendas, the world is just getting bad to them. But people that do see the agendas, it's just another adjustment to further empower them.
Real talk, Night Owl.
It's
Night Owl podcast tonight.
To this video that I found absolutely disgusting.
I'm liking the vibe. I was
One
trying it out,
is,
but I rock with it.
it's a little boy. He turns to his mom and he says, "Mommy, did she get fucked last night?" And then
Whoa.
the mom is like, "I think she did." And then Amber Rose is like, "Hell yeah!" And then she proceeds on walking, smiling, or whatever. The second and the most disgusting part for me
That's sad.
was
That's sad, bro.
it's a guy that's in a white van, and he pulls up and he says, "Amber, you're an inspiration to my daughter." What?
What people have to realize about it.
Yo, bro. This generation, we cook, bro. It's a wrap. Society, it's over with. We cook. These little kids are brainwashed. And it's worse because you got these women who are, you talking about, y'all don't understand the damage that you're doing to the next generation, and y'all don't care. They cook for real. It ain't no hope. If you can't see the error of your ways now and see how this is destroying your people and destroying your the ones coming up, and what about when you have kids? Would you want your daughter or your son to move in those same ways? We cook for real.
Agendas. In order for agendas to be pushed, a person's spirit must be broken. The fastest way to break someone's spirit is financially. So understand, you could be woke 1 minute, but the moment you go broke and you slip into depression, you're no longer yourself and yourself can be controlled. So understand, a lot of these parents that are doing the commercials and pushing it are parents that are not wealthy, are parents that don't have any money, and they're being paid to go against the agenda. But being that their spirit is broken, they don't even understand what they're doing wrong. That's what agendas are designed to do. Break you spiritually, get you hooked on to something else without you seeing self-destruction.
There's not a damn thing cute about this. There's not a damn thing funny about it.
Right.
There's not a damn thing cute about it when America has 750,000 teen pregnancies every single year, and that's her target audience. There's not a damn thing cute about it when 1 in every 3 people have an STD, and 73% of those people, it's something that they.
You're nasty. You're nasty. Let me just say that. You're nasty. You walking around, oh man, and I don't be putting people on Front Street, but I know somebody, and mutual friend of mine to some other people, but this woman walking around with like 2, 3 of them things and was giving it to X, Y, and Z. And through the grapevine, I heard one of the dudes, as soon as he entered this woman, automatically he popped back out, packed up his stuff, and bounced up out of there. He said something was wrong with it. He didn't feel right. Thing was burning him or something crazy, right? Automatically he knew, like, nah, something ain't right with Shorty. And he got up out of there. But Shorty was walking around with these diseases for a while. And I'm like, how nasty you gotta be when you know you got something? You don't go to the doctor, you messing with every dude unprotected, you getting stuff, and you not taking care of thyself and getting treated. 1 out of 3, that's a high statistic. So 1 out of 3 women have something, or 1 out of 3 men have something, don't know about it, or they do know about it, spreading that around, but because, oh, I'm addicted to the feeling, oh, I gotta get it right now, woo woo, you feel me, you passing it around. And man, that joint was crazy. That story was crazy when I heard that. You know what I mean? Like, my hunger, man. And when I heard that, I was just like, yeah, I could see it, because she would be one of the ones. She'd be one of the ones. Not trying to name drop. I ain't trying to put nobody on Front Street, but I know somebody who was living foul. You dig? Trife. And out here spreading it around to the masses and getting every dude caught up. And didn't care. She didn't care about herself, so why would you care about my health? But the fact that you know you got something and you ain't telling somebody your situation, your status, you feel me, and you out here just going from dude to dude, that's trifling. It's crazy, bro.
Can't even cure. But you're out here promoting one night stands, and you're out here promoting whorism. There is not a damn thing cute about that. Like, the black woman is the most overly sexualized out of all other races. And we've been that way. Even going back to when we were on sex farms during slavery. Up until today, we have always been overexposed and underclothed.
Okay, I just wanted to elaborate on that. She's right.
Real talk.
But a lot of these women out there have made them objects as well.
Yeah.
To the point where they get dopamine for looking sexy. It's not just black women. It's every woman in the world.
That's real talk. It's a high for y'all. Y'all, the endorphins. Y'all, as soon as some y'all get all them boosts, everybody talk about you and everything. You like, oh, I gotta keep going. Oh, I gotta drink the next post. Oh, I gotta look. Oh, I gotta keep up my. You are such on a high that you become careless. And that's right. We can go back to slave. The slave master was running through our women. And that go back to saying what I was saying in my previous statement about how the black man is devalued because of some of the old stuff and the old ways that we was trained. We always got thrown out to the wayside. Did all the work and then still got thrown out to the wayside because, oh, something better around the corner. At least that's what you think, because you've been programmed and the idealistic mentality to where, oh, something, it got to be, you know what I'm saying, he's not good enough for me. And y'all been programmed to be looked at as sex objects instead of queens that you supposed to be. You know, when real men get in this situation, we want to boom, we want to uplift our sisters. We want to talk about you in a positive light. We want to make sure that you are well taken care of, that your mental is on point. But we can't when you come with so much baggage and you hate every little thing about us because we just exist and we are men and we have a certain structure and foundation. And I'm not talking about all men, there's different types. But when you meet a real man and he has certain boundaries and standards and he wants to uphold you to certain standards and you try to pick at him or every little thing and try to change that man to be a simp for you because you don't want to put any work in, you taking us back another 50, 100 years. We going through the same problems over and over again. Tell me where's the change at? And then you complain, oh, it ain't no good men. No, it's no men who is fitting this fantasy reality of yours. But there's definitely a lot of decent people out here. You just are not a decent person enough to see that.
World is objectifying themselves to feel good. It's just that with black women's psyche is to just be a breed. They're still under a slave mindset, which is why it's hard for them to adjust and be a submissive wife. You only have a few black women out there that do turn into submissive wives. And typically, most of them don't become submissive until they're like 45 years old. But for the other women out there, for majority of the race of African American.
Hey, why is that? Why women gotta wait till they get like 40, 50 to want to act right? I don't understand it. You want to live most of your life untrained, unprogrammed, undisciplined, acting crazy, wild out. Nobody, you know, in your 20s, live your best life and all that. But, you know, at the end of your 20s, you know, 30s and different things, you know, you supposed to at least try to get it together to some degree. But y'all wait till the very end. Now, I was looking at this other podcast, was like, you know, women in their 50s, you know, is mad because there ain't no men out here. And they was trying to call the men who want the younger women purpose. There's a lot of older guys that's with younger women. You feel me? Just like older men is younger women who chase nothing but older men because they could provide a certain type of lifestyle and they don't see the younger man as being suitable to maintain a lifestyle. They don't see him as being a strong foundation because maybe he's still working to get something, obtain different things. And you step over him because, oh, I just got to have it today. I want to be on that woman's level. You looking at every other woman and you're in competition with all these other women. So you'll step over all the dudes that have value to be with to have one night of excitement and, oh, this is the best night ever. Then you get kicked back to the curb and you starting back over in ground zero and you keep the same cycle repeats itself. These are indoctrinated beliefs that is not helping the mental. Like I said, they shut this down the day tomorrow. They shut down the internet. They shut all this down. How would you make your money? Now you have to be valuable somewhere. What you gonna do? What you gonna turn to? You're gonna start calling every dude in your phone. Hey, and most of you probably ain't even got the numbers. So you'll probably, you know what I mean, be out here asking, panhandling. Oh, please, can you take it? How you gonna sustain and support yourself? It seems like you're gonna have to sit down and start to listen and conform and start to understand when somebody tells you something instead of always tit for tat going back and forth and you got everything figured out. Even if you do got the bag, that money is shortly run out. How would you sustain for long periods of time? Now you got to get out here and work. You got to actually build a business. You got to be valuable. You feel? If the tables turn, it's like y'all stuck in the corner. You ain't got many options.
Race.